Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Imperial Knight Valiant. I think it's in here. I did get 3 cardboard boxes today that look quite similar, so apologies if it's not. Well, I might have to change the naming and things of this, but one of these will cost you £100. So let's unbox this. Yeah, it does have the Valiant in. Brilliant, brilliant. So I've also got the dice, which I'll be doing an unboxing and review. I mean, what more can you say about dice? But actually the silver looks a lot darker than I originally thought, so oh well. We'll have a look at those in a moment. And also I've got the range kind of ruler. I thought it would be thicker than this. It looks really thin, and it does bend a bit. I thought that would be a thick one, but guess not. Oh well, saves on the weight I suppose. But let's have a look at this Valiant. So I did get the Castellan as well, and the unboxing and first look should be up already. And here it is. So this is going to be similar to the Castellan. I know what I'm doing with this unboxing now and kind of review. The difference is we've got the different amount of shield breaker missiles, I think, and a different faceplate, and the 2 big different weapons. The legs are in the same pose, I think it is. I think you can slightly change them. But yeah, one of these, £100. I'm guessing that it's going to be 3 sprues, and 2 of which are the same, but we'll see. So it's got the twin siege breaker cannon, the shield breaker missiles, the thunder coil harpoon, and the conflagration cannon. It's like a big heavy flamer, even though it looks a little bit like a melter. But anyway, incredible model. I love the big Dominus class of knights. It says it's an unstoppable line-breaking behemoth, and then it's painted in the House Raven colours. So without further ado, let's open this up. Again, kind of looks like a mini Warlord, but not as much so as the Castellan, the shooty version. This is more of the kind of close combat version, or up close and personal version. So like the Castellan, it's got a lovely full colour instruction guide. This one doesn't look as clear as the Castellan, but yeah, quite straightforward as the other Knight. And then it's got the rules as well for the Knight Valiant. Power points cost of 30, 28 wounds as always. Got the 3+ save and the 5+ invulnerable. And yeah, the weapons are immense. I mean, strength 16 there with damage 10 for the harpoon. But I will be going through the rules and, you know, much more in depth in its review. So am I correct? Yes, it does have the 3 sprues. So let's have a look at this one, because this is the main difference here. So you've got the carapace, you've got the conflagration cannon, well, part of it, part of the harpoon. You've got the hood for the head, more conflagration, and the thunder coil harpoon there with grabbers, and then you've got the dual plasma core, you know, back, and then you've got the hips and the faceplate there, and different barrels and things. This looks to be a bit more complicated to sort of put together compared to the Castellan, if that helps at all. You've got the naming plate there for the chest piece, and a little bit more of the hips. And then, like the Castellan, you've got the same 2 sprues, it looks like. Yeah, you've got exactly the same 2 sprues, so you do get enough shield breaker cannons. So you get 2 shield breaker cannons, and you get 2 shield breaker missiles. So that means you can have 2 shield breaker missiles and 1 set of cannons, or you can have 2 sets of cannons and 1 set of missiles. So you've got the choice with either of them. But these are the 2 exactly the same sprues as you get in the Castellan set. So again, Games Workshop definitely making a tidy profit here, because that is 1 printing press. That's 1 sprue essentially, just duplicated, and then you've got this one. So in a way, the way I see it is £50 for that and £50 for that. So they are Definitely making good use of the sprues, good use of the printers. I mean, if it was 4 sprues, then yeah, I can see it be them raising the price to 120 or 140 pounds, something like that. But as it stands, they're making good use of this and probably making a good margin on it as well. In a way, it's sort of a shame because they have to sell it as a complete kit, and selling it as an incomplete kit, so selling it just as this, would probably confuse a lot of people. If they sold it as this with these sprues separately, then yeah, I think that would confuse people, because people wouldn't really like to buy this and then have to spend another 20 or 30 pound on which knight to choose from. So I can see why they've done it. Essentially, they're getting you to, if you want both variants, you're going to have to buy 4 of the same sprue to get 2 different sprues. But there you go, it is what it is. I'm still very impressed with the model and the way they've done this. What else do you get? Well, you get the base, of course, normal Imperial Knight base, and then you get the Imperial Knight transfer sheet, which I think is the one in all the other Imperial Knights models. And that's pretty much it for my first look unboxing at the Imperial Knight Valiant. What I'll do is go away and hurriedly build this. I'm going to build the Castellan first though, I think, and get you a review out for that as soon as possible. But join me shortly on the channel, sometime next week probably, when I try and get the review out for you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.